That fucker, Dr. Robotnik, stole the Chaos Emeralds for the millionth time. Let's see what adventure this leads up to. But on a serious note, everything from the story to the gameplay of Sonic Superstars is a page turner back to the good old days of the Sega Genesis and the Game Gear. It really is a trip back to yesterday. It really goes back to roots for Sonic in this title. And I don't know why this game has mixed reception. People say that, oh, it has an identity crisis. It doesn't know if it wants to be a Mania or a Sonic Generations. Get the heck out of here, dude. Get the heck out of here. You know, I remember a time when Sega was pumping nothing but just either mid to really bad Sonic games. And we keep getting good Sonic games. And everyone is just starting to get picky, man. But I'm going to go on a limb and I'm going to say that Sonic Superstars is definitely my second favorite Sonic game that Sega has come out with since Mania. This game is fan-fucking-tastic. The graphics are refined. Yes, they resemble the Sega Genesis graphics and visual style while doing something new in a 2.5D, 3D style. As you can see here from the gameplay, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. The colors, the character designs, they're reminiscent to that of the good old Sega Genesis days while doing something completely new with just a fresh new coat of paint and just these gorgeous new graphics and fantastic soundtrack. I'm gonna be honest, the soundtrack here in some parts is a bit mid. I'm not gonna lie. Mania really nailed it when it came to soundtrack. But still, guys, the amount of refinement and visual beauty that went into this game is astonishing and a treat to the eye at all times. 24/7, whenever you pop this bad boy into your Switch, your Xbox, your PlayStation, you are going to be mesmerized. This is how I remember Sonic looking on the Genesis. Just a complete treat to the eye. Total eye candy right here. Gameplay consists of your typical Sonic fare. You collect a bunch of rings, jump around and kill a bunch of enemies, complete the various zones, and face bosses. Now, there's also a power-up system which gives you new abilities based on which Chaos Emerald you collect, which is very similar to the RPG-like power-up system that was implemented in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and it is easy to say that there was a little inspiration there. I mean, come on, guys, let's be honest here for a quick second. This game came out literally the same time that Mario Wonder did. And although it does its own thing, I'm glad that they took that particular aspect because essentially what it does is it adds like an RPG-like level up system in which you can gain new abilities through experience, which not only keeps the gameplay fresh and refined, while maintaining the classic Sonic gameplay that we're used to, but adds much needed depth to a modern 2D platformer. Absolutely love that aspect. Overall, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that Sonic Superstars does everything quite well in most departments. And although departments such as music, for example, can be somewhat lacking in certain small blips here and there, the gameplay and most of the music presented here, with the addition of the visual style and the new abilities that you unlock with Chaos Emeralds, really showcases that this title tries to stay true to the Genesis and Mega Drive games of old while simultaneously trying to do its own thing, and I find that absolutely amazing from beginning to end. Now, the final flaw that I want to point out here is that I did feel as though that some of the bosses were a little too dragged out. That was really the only inconvenience I personally had with this title. And also just some of the sound design being meh. But overall, I'm going to give Sonic Superstars a 9 out of 10. It's not trying to be a new Generations, and it's definitely not trying to be a new Mania. It's trying to do its own thing while staying true to the classics of yesteryear, and it succeeds in that department quite well. Sonic Superstars is definitely worth the purchase. Would I recommend paying $50 to $60 for it? No, I don't think that any platformer these days is worth that price tag, especially considering that most platforming titles are anywhere from 5 to 10 hours in length, and Superstars is no different than that. But if you can get it on a sale for $30, you will have a blast with the 5 to 10 hours of gameplay that you can get with this title. Sonic Superstars is another superb Sonic game from Sega. Thanks for watching LA Tech Trends, and for more on anything Sega and Sonic the Hedgehog related, with news on the upcoming Sonic Shadow Generations title, you're already in the right place here at LA Tech Trends. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.